Good morning, guys. Today's project on the farm is we're going to install this drill pump. Run with a drill, and it's supposed to run with a cordless drill. I'm not sure if it will. If it works though, I'll be able to pull water out of this little creek that we cross all the time. I have plenty of water. It's just getting it into a container so that the pigs can use it. So the hope is that we can get this pump to work and just come out and fill 50-gallon barrel of water out of the creek. You see them out this morning? They come out, they eat, and they sleep. What a life. Get their bellies full, sleep. All right, this installation is going to include 1/2 inch low pressure pipe. Here's where I plan on coming out of the creek with the water. A nice little area there, good flow. I think it's plenty deep enough for what I want. Not a lot of rise out of the creek. Here's the pump. I'll try to leave a link in the description of where this came from, if it works. If not, it'll just be an epic fail and we'll see how it goes. All right, so we gotta cut the pipe. No problems there. This section of pipe will go out to that first paddock where we're at, where the training pen's at. It'll be plenty long enough to get to a waterer there. All right, this is going to be our pipe, our inlet pipe for our pump. So let's open our pump. First thing we need to do is put our clamp over our hose. All right, we got the pipe heated. Bring the clamp back up. So now, first fitting installed on our intake, and we'll just repeat the process. So let's first off just see if my drill will turn the pump. So pretty self-explanatory, in, out. All right. So I set the pipe over in the rapids, mainly just because it looked like there was less sand there. All right, let's see if we can even pull any water out of the creek. Hey, we got water. All right, we know it'll pull it out of the creek. Let's see if it'll push it out to our, where we want it to go. That's awesome. We'll install this section. So again, I went back to my truck and found a zip tie. So we're going to try a zip tie. Maybe I can make it tight enough that it'll hold the trigger, but loose enough I can slide it off and see how that goes. I did some figuring If this will put water out the end at 750 gallons an hour, I know there'll be some restriction on that because of my distance of flow. That would be 12.5 gallons a minute, and that would take 4 minutes to fill up a 50-gallon barrel. If this will do that in say 5 minutes, even if it takes 7 or 8 minutes, and I can just come out here, hook my drill up and do that, that's gonna be awesome. So let's hook up this zip tie. So I connected the zip tie so that I can slide it off, and now I've slid it back on and it seems to be pumping completely. So the drill is actually holding itself against the ground. I don't know if the pump has enough pressure to move that much water, but let's go see if it'll work. All right, moment of truth. If this works, it's going to be a great little trick to help water out of the creek. You could use this for cows, you could use it for goats, pigs, whatever you want. I don't see any at all yet. I don't have any water. That's kind of sad. I don't know if it just takes it a while to get it here, or if it won't pump that much. If it just won't pump that much water. Disappointment. Oh well. So I'm trying to pump it about, looks like about 60 feet. I guess it just doesn't have enough pressure to pump it that far. Let's go back and see what's happening. Make sure I'm still pulling water out of the creek. The drill's turning it, no problem. Pump's running. I guess we're just not pulling any water. Well, still not sure why that pump's not working. I mean, we had good flow there just by itself, I guess. I mean, we're pumping probably 60 feet or something, but I'm not sure. So I think what I'll do, the inlet pipe says it can't be any longer than 12 feet. And we're right at that 12 feet. So maybe if I reduce that distance, then maybe that'll increase the pressure and push the water. So I think we'll cut that pipe down to maybe, let's cut down to 8 or 9 feet, something like that. We'll do an 8 or 9 foot long inlet pipe, set it back in the creek and see what happens there. Just see if we can make it work, because I really think it should pump that much water. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Here's the inlet pipe. It's 12 feet to the pump, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's not sucking enough water. Maybe I've got too much length in the inlet. So we'll cut this off 3 or 4 foot and see how that goes. All right, so now I've shortened the length of the inlet pipe. All right, so I've shortened the inlet hose by about 3 or 4 feet. I've taken the outlet hose off, and we'll just see if we still have water here. Okay, I think I figured out what might be the problem. When I took it off, it was in first or 1 on my drill. It's for slow, powerful drive, and then we have a number 2 option that's for speed and RPMs. So no water there. And then when we have it on that number 2 setting with the faster RPMs, it pulls enough prime for the pump. So let's put this back on, give it another try, see what happens. So I've got my zip tie. We'll put it on the trigger here. See if we can make that work. I actually feel like the sound of the pump has more torque. I feel like we're actually pushing water, so let's go up and see if we have any. Oh, I can already tell that we have water. All right. Man, that's great. That's going to be a big help here on the farm. We actually have water here now. I'm super excited that we have this water now. It's going to be a great benefit to me and these pigs, just filling up the pig water. That's quite a big stream of water. I don't think it'll be any problem to fill up a 50-gallon barrel. So I think that'll work. So let's give these pigs their first drink of water out of our pump. Get their bowl and fill it up. Okay, so this is the first fill of water here on the farm for the pigs. I don't know how long the battery will last. Hey, Ireland. So this is our first fill of water here on the farm for pigs. I'm super excited. I was really disappointed when it didn't work earlier. I'm assuming I was just trying to run the pump on the lower setting. I thought maybe it'd have more torque and more power. But we actually need the RPMs to make it run. Originally, I thought even I had it in reverse. I went back and checked that. I don't know, it could have been in reverse. I'll have to check the video to see. But whatever it is, now we have water, and that's the main thing. So let's go give this water to the pigs. You want a drink? Man, I'm so happy. That's pretty cool. I guess maybe you could tell in the earlier try, I was kind of disappointed. Really wasn't sure why it wasn't working, but it is now. All right, so it works. A $9 pump, and it works. I'll leave you a link in the description below where you can find that pump. Like I say, I've got $9 invested in the pump. I had the drill, I had the hose. You know, it would be a little more than that if you need to buy it. You could even use garden hoses if you wanted to. That's an option. I just had the hose and put the fittings on that I needed. So as we're finishing this video up, we thank you for watching. Ireland and I both thank you for watching. Go down below and hit that like button. Please subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share with all your friends. It'll help the channel out. It'll help me feed Ireland. Just kidding. And we'll continue to bring you some good farm content. Hopefully some of the hacks that we have will help you on your small farm or small homestead as well. So as always, we'll do it again tomorrow.